with total leather, and we'll get started. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Old Dominion's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Every has impact. What traits are you when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And the Monarchs in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Nunez. Here's a heat. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He wants to take the top off. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Catches it at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So UL Monroe's offense will go to work for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Warhawks want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Hands it off. Fights off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. The Warhawks will have it 1st and 10. The run to the right. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Warhawks are on the move. To the ground. He's got it again. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Spangler. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe!
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. They'll do the rest. They'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Here he comes from his own end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in on the left. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 7 over Iowa. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Warhawks want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They'll run this play from the pistol. He'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll run the option. Nice move to keep running. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Number 15, on to kick it away.
Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. To the air, it's Nunez. Got his man. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
And the Monarchs are marching down the field.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He'll do it himself. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. The official says no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Quarterback making checks. Using his feet. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking downfield, it's Spangler. Pocket breaking down. This time he's got his man. Spins away from one. Powers through. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. Nice move to keep running. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Warhawks!
And I tell you what, listen, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback's play. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, ODU. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Spangler. The throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Just keeps slinging it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Running into the open space. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Off play action. Looking for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. That is no good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. To the air, it's Nunez. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Timeout, Ultimate.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Gain of 20.
3rd down and inches. Everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still executed a good level. Not only picking up the 1st down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout.
And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. That incompletion leaves him staring at a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got his man, makes the grab. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
First foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They've got the 1st down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Spangler. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best 1st half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
The Monarchs will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll open the second half on the ground. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Warhawks are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down. And they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now the play fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Makes the grab. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Monarchs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to throw. It's Nunez. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They think there's room to run to the right here. He breaks a tackle. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. The Warhawks want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Makes a man miss. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Coates. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up.
Continues to fight for yards. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Motion from the wideout. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Quarterback will keep it.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Calls his own number. Almost got to the sticks on third down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. Gets the back moving. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Slithers into space. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13. And the Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Nunez. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to...
Oh, there's an alley on the left. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! And that one will give them the lead.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fakes to grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, UL Monroe! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 10 over Iowa. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Nunez. Here's the pressure. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
UL Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. To the ground with the back. Shakes off the defender.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the tailback. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Warhawks!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Looking to throw, it's Nunez. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Monarchs will hustle to the line.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get...
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Dumps it off in the flats.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Running back searching for a hole. Nice move there. Picks up the first down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Warhawks will snap it on 1st and 10.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Spangler. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
At the 30. And 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to pass. It's Nunez. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick.
And that is why they're called the Handstein people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. But a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. First and 10, they're down to the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. If they can pick up a yard here on second down, that might put this one in the books. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.